then I'm a Black Hawk pilot with the Guard, with the National Guard. Yeah, so.
Very good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's stressful at times, so.
Hey man, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. Hey, just make sure the game doesn't go too long about it, all right?
You know what happened the last time?
I know, man. It was good seeing you guys. All right, I'll let you get back to it.
Take care. What was his first name? The one at first one?
The catcher.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of his name.
I know.
And then who was the second?
That was Bobby Riley.
That was who?
Riley.
Oh, yeah.
Drawing the blank for the first game.
Tomorrow, game 2 will be at 1 o'clock and if necessary at 6 p.m. The Raiders come in with a record of 19-11. They are the number 7 seed in the Division I bracket. Head coach Frank Cazzo is back on campus on Severna Avenue. Good to see Frankie back in the red and baby blue. The Jesuit Blue Jays, they'll be home tonight, obviously. They will switch, though, for the second game. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Rummel will be the home team in that one. That is per playoff rules. But for tonight's purposes, Jesuit is the home team here at John Ryan. They come in with a record of 27-6. They are the number 2 seed in the Division I bracket. Head coach Kenny Goodlett leading the charge there. Jesuit had a bye. The top 4 seeds in the Division I bracket get a bye, so they had a bye in the regional round. Rummel defeated McKinley on April 30th in a doubleheader at Raider Park on campus by the scores of 11-0 and 14-0. So a combined 25-0 shellacking of McKinley to put Rummel here tonight. We'll give you the starting lineups. First for the visiting Rummel Raiders, leading off is number 4, Kyle Walker. He'll play right field. Batting second, number 2, Lance Johnson. He'll play center. Batting third, number 1, Ryan Similari. He's going to play left field. Batting fourth, number 5, Logan Bertucci at first base. Batting fifth, number 11, Tyler Cook at second base. Batting sixth, number 25, Aiden Champagne at the designated hitter. Batting seventh, number 6, Jake Cabaceres at shortstop. Batting eighth is going to be number 10, Casey Averard, the third baseman, and batting ninth to round out the Raider lineup, number 47, Ethan Claypatch, the catcher. So Walker, Johnson, Similari, Bertucci, Cook, Champagne, Cabaceres, Averard, Claypatch. Pitching for Rummel tonight is number 8, Brady Ramon. For Jesuit, leading off is number 1, Colin Loop, the shortstop. Batting second is number 2, Giovanni Lasciardi, the third baseman. Batting third is number 4, the catcher, Zach Casabon. Batting fourth is number 7, the left fielder, Trip Haddad. Batting fifth is number 24, the pitcher, Holden Hess. Batting sixth is number 9, the right fielder, Joel Terry. Batting seventh is number 17, the designated hitter, Luke Brandahl. Batting eighth is number 14, the second baseman, William Good. And batting ninth to round out the Blue Jay lineup is number 11, the center fielder, Hayden Morris. They are DHing for the first baseman, Cannon Clayton. So, Coach, this Jesuit lineup's pretty potent. The first 5 hitters in it are all district selections.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to pitch against this lineup. They're good up and down the whole order. There's not a weak spot in it, actually. And then you combine that with what they've done on the mound this year, and then if you look at it and say, how did this team lose 6 games? But it was all in district. It was all against district opponents, and when you've been a top dog for so long, everybody's ready to play you. But the Jesuit lineup is just solid, and with great pitching. The Raiders, have swung the bat lately. They swung it last weekend, so this should be a great match today.
Speaking of all district players, that came out this week. For Rummel, Kyle Walker made it as a utility player. He had 407 this year in the regular season. Jesuit had 5 selections to the all-district team. Zach Casabon made it as the catcher with a 406 batting average. Giovanni Lasciardi made it as an infielder with a 321 batting average. Colin Loop made it as an infielder with a 416 batting average. Trip Haddad made it as the hitter of the year and an outfielder with a 444 batting average. He's also set the Jesuit school record for RBI in a season this year with 44 runs batted in. And Holden Hess, tonight's starting pitcher for Jesuit, also made it as the pitcher of the year in the district with a 5-1 record. The starting lineups are being announced here at John Ryan, and we are just a few minutes away from getting this quarterfinal action started between the Raiders and the Blue Jays. If you look at the quarterfinals in the top part of the bracket, you've got St. Aug, the 8th seed on the road, coach at number 1, C.E. Bird. And then this series already got started last night in Baton Rouge. Catholic of Baton Rouge defeated St. Paul's 4-2. Catholic the 4 seed, and St. Paul's a very misleading 12 seed.
Well, I mean, I saw that series with them against Holy Cross last week, and St. Paul's, I mean, just put it all together last week, did a great job on the mound and swinging the bat. And, I mean, I don't really know what C.E. Bird has, but I'd be surprised if the winner of St. Paul's and Catholic does not advance to the finals.
In the bottom part of the bracket, one good thing about the way this worked out, the Catholic League is guaranteed someone in the finals. The Catholic League will have someone in the state championship game because in the bottom, you've got John Curtis hosting Brother Martin. That gets started tonight. And then you've got this here with the Jesuit Blue Jays hosting the Rummel Raiders. So one of these 4 teams, John Curtis, Brother Martin, Rummel, and Jesuit, is going to be in the state championship game.
And that's always great to make sure that, you know, I think the best league in the state gets a representative in a playoff game, and whoever's representing is going to represent very well.
Batting fourth, left fielder, number 7, Chris Haddad.
Starting pitcher tonight for Jesuit is going to be number 24, Holden Hess. Comes in with a 5-1 record. ERA of 1.02 on the season. He's thrown 54 2/3 innings, 67 strikeouts, and he's only walked 7, Coach.
Well, I mean, that's what you got to do when you're on the mound, and he's doing that very well. You put the ball in play for these guys that are really talented behind him, and it gets you out of ball games. You know, the least amount of pitches you can throw, I try and tell my pitchers all the time, I want 3 pitch innings and come in and swing the bat. So, you know, Holden has done a great job with throwing strikes and limiting his walks. And if he continues to do that tonight, he's going to be tough to beat.
And it's now time for tonight's national anthem here at John Ryan Stadium. All right, we are ready for some good baseball here tonight in Jefferson Parish here at John Ryan Stadium. Just about 5 minutes or so from the Jesuit campus. This is a beautiful place that they put together, huh, Coach?
Oh, what a great place to play ball. It's a multi-purpose facility for Jesuit. But as far as a baseball field, it is just amazing to have a chance to play on. I used to get my Eric team over here every year, even though we usually took it on the chin. It was a thrill for them to come out here and play on this field. And it's a huge ballpark. It's 320 down the lines, 400 in center, and I'd say probably 375, 385 in the alleys. And it takes a bomb to get one out of here.
Well, it's a great place to pitch, and when you look at Holden Hess's numbers, only 7 walks on the season. He's getting it done, and that makes it even more difficult to find ways to score in this ballpark.
Well, I mean, that's exactly it. You know, it's you're not, you know, they're not giving you any base runners. You know, Jesuit usually don't make a lot of errors. So, you know, you really got to produce the runs yourself by either getting 3, 4, 5 hits in an inning, or getting a base hit and then sacrificing, or so, you know, what the Jesuit staff has done, not only Holden, what the Jesuit staff has done overall is they've made people get, 3, 4, or 5 hits to get runs in, and that just usually doesn't happen against a good pitcher.
Casabon throws it down, and we are ready to go.
Excitement in the air.
Is being streamed live at CrescentCitySports.com.
So leading off for Rummel here in the top of the first is number 4, Kyle Walker, the right fielder. Comes in with a .412 batting average, as we mentioned earlier, an all-district selection for the Raiders.
Well, I think he's Rummel's best hitter. I mean, he's just done a great job this year.
Here's the first pitch from Hess. Off-speed pitch, misses up, ball 1.
Well, I think he crossed the catcher up. The catcher just totally missed it. So there's not much you can do when you put a sign down and they throw something else.
Kick and pitch from Hess. Swung on and missed. Fastball down and away. Got Walker swinging there.
Great spot. It's a great location right there, going away. Walker is capable of going to right field, though. He's done that in the past.
Well, they're going to have to do it. You got to use both fields here at John Ryan. Can't be pull happy. That one misses away, 2-1.
Little breaking pitch.
Two and 1 to Walker. Here's the pitch from Hess. And he got the called strike on the outside part of the plate. That'll even things up at 2-2.
That's a great spot. Let's see if he goes in here to try and get something in on his hands, because everything's been away so far.
Well, this is the spot you want to throw your best pitch and try to end the at-bat. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He got Walker for out number 1.
Good changeup or a good curveball. Great spot.
Dove down in the zone, and Walker swung through it for the first out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 2, the center fielder, Lance Johnson. Johnson comes in hitting .370. He's had a nice senior year for Frank Cazzo. Here's the first pitch to Lance Johnson. Fastball painted on the outside, black, strike 1.
Yeah, great pitch. Johnson's done a great job of putting the ball in play for the Raiders this year. He also will go to right field very well.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball fouls it down the right field line. Count goes to 0-2, so Hess, as advertised, is pounding the zone.
That's what he does. That's his MO. Pound the zone, put the ball in play, let my guys make a play.
0-2, he can do whatever he wants here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, singled up the middle. A great job, 0-2 there by Lance Johnson. Was in a tough spot, but he comes through in a 2-strike count with a single up the middle, so Rummel's got their first base runner.
You can't make a mistake on an 0-2 pitch like that. You know, that's got to be off the plate. He's got to try and chase something. You can't give it too good where he can get a fat part of the bat on the ball and punch it up the middle for a hit.
Well, here's Similari hitting .390. He's headed to UNO next year. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses away, 1-0.
Great spot, just a little bit outside. Good pitch.
Lance Johnson on at first. Here's the 1-0. Misses again.
It's a little bit up. for a big kid, Hess is quick to the plate. So it's tough to run on him. He does a pretty good job of holding runners on.
2-0 count to Similari. Should get a pitch to hit here. Hess will pick off over the first. Johnson back easy.
I don't really think the Raiders are known for their speed or stealing bases.
So 2-0 to Similari. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
This is hit well to right.
Drives it down the right field line, and it is going to go foul.
Right.
He got into that one. 2-0 pitch. Definitely got something to hit. Just hit it too well.
Right. He pulled it about 15 feet too far, because I think that would have been out of here if it had been fair. If you hit it out of here, I think that's where you got to hit it. You got to hit it down the lines, because anything in the alleys, I think Mark McGuire would have trouble hitting it out of here.
2-1 to Similari. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to center field. Morris is there. Can of corn. Pulls it in for the second out.
Pitch got in on his hands a little bit, and the wind is kind of blowing from the left corner to the right corner. So that might have been why that ball pulled down the line, carried so well.
Logan Bertucci.
With 2 outs, here's Logan Bertucci, the cleanup hitter for the Raiders. The big first baseman comes in hitting .338. Pick off over the first. Johnson back. Bertucci can swing the bat. He's got good power if he gets into one. Here's the pitch. Driven down the right field line. That could be trouble if it stays fair, and it's foul. That would have been trouble in a ballpark like this.
Yes, it would have.
Probably would have scored a run.
That was 3 for certain, and it was foul beat. But again, that wind going from left field to right field really carried it toward the foul line.
Wind blowing across. It's about 83 degrees and sunny right now here at John Ryan. A beautiful afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Bertucci. Misses down, 1-1.
It's like a breaking pitch. People are still coming into the stands.
Oh, it's going to be a great atmosphere.
Right. Filling up down the left field line. That's
this
always
whole
good
weekend.
to see.
Picks off again. They're thinking Johnson might go in motion at some point to try to get in the scoring position here with 2 outs.
Well, you know, these guys play each other so much. I mean, I'm sure that they're picking up signs and they're trying to do what they can to get an advantage.
The 1-1. Swung on, hit well to left, but the left fielder is there to pull it in. Haddad pulls it in for out number 3, and that will do it for the Raiders in the top of the first. They swung the bats well, Coach. They put the ball in play hard.
Yeah, I mean, what a great job the Raiders did putting the ball in play. Just missed the home run. Just missed another triple by about 6 feet. I mean, you know, that's the type of things that hopefully will turn around for them. But coming up now, Ramon will face a tough Jesuit lineup, and you know he's got to stay ahead of the count. He can't get behind the count. Stay ahead of the count. Put the ball in play.
Ramon comes in with an ERA of 1.99, 31 2/3 innings pitched on the season. He's got 37 strikeouts, so averaging more than 1 strikeout an inning. He's only walked 11, so he's another guy that will be around the zone, and he's going to force Jesuit to earn what they get.
Well, what's great about these pitchers that stay around the zone, you give you a chance for your infielders and your outfielders to stay in the ball game. When you walk in a ballpark, it puts people to sleep, and that leads to errors because they're not ready to make a play because they think you're going to throw another ball. So when you're around the plate and you're throwing strikes, it keeps players on their toes and it keeps them ready to play.
Ramon's only allowed 9 earned runs this year, so he's had a really good season on the bump for the Raiders, and they're going to need him to have a good appearance here tonight. This first game in a 3-game series is just so huge.
Oh, I mean, it is. It's the whole key to the whole thing. You know, you get momentum. You go up 1-0. You get momentum, and sometimes it's hard to change that momentum. Holy Cross and St. Paul's last week. St. Paul's won that first game, and then they took the second game with a walk-off home run. It's just hard to come back being down 1-0.
Whoever wins tonight, you just got to come play 500 baseball tomorrow, and you're headed to Sulphur. So you got to really try to get this first win.
Well, it's an old cliche, and I hate to say it, but it truly is. It is what it is. But you got to take it game by game. You just got to worry about this one and worry about tomorrow.
Here's Colin Loop to lead things off for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the first. Loop, the shortstop, hitting .416 on the year. A fine player headed to UNO. First pitch to him is taken down for a ball.
I think this young man might be the second best player in the district. I mean, he has just impressed me so much defensively and swinging a bat. He has just done a great job for the Jays this year.
A 1-0 pitch, takes it for a called strike.
I know Davis Stevens was the MVP in the league, the left fielder from Holy Cross, and he has just done a great job for the Tigers.
The 1-1 pitch misses high, 2-1. So Ramon falls behind here to Loop.
That's what he can't do.
The 2-1 delivery. Swung on. Fly ball out to right field. Walker should have it underneath it and pulls it in for out number 1.
That sun might be a little bit of a problem out there. I was surprised he didn't get his glove up to kind of hide the sun. But he still made the play, did a good job. He kind of drifted a little bit with it. And that's that wind going from left field to right field. So nice play.
And that's the name of the game here, John Ryan. Pitch to contact, let him put it in play good defense, and you're going to have a chance to win. Here's Giovanni Lasciardi. Swung on. He took a massive hack at the first pitch, 0-1.
That was like, I'm going for the scoreboard on that one.
Lasciardi, the Blue Jay third baseman, hitting .321 coming into tonight's game. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Ramon. Breaking ball. Hit up the middle, no man's land. Through for a base hit. Not hit hard, but hit in the right spot.
That ball had eyes. It got through the infield. And as a pitcher, I hated those. Oh, my God. I make a good pitch, and they hit a little dribbler, and it finds a hole. Goodness gracious. Of course, though, everybody says it evens out where the line drives are caught. And I say Bunting to that. It doesn't happen that way.
Here's Casabon. He's headed to Dartmouth to play college baseball, hitting .406 for the Jays. He's the physical catcher that the Blue Jays have behind the dish. Here's the first pitch to him, swung on and missed.
Does a great job, and what a thrill it is to be going to Dartmouth. I had a couple of players that played for me in Jesuit in Dallas that went up to the Ivy League, and they just absolutely love going up there, getting a great education and playing some ball.
Ramon comes set. The kick and pitch misses up and in, 1-1. No, 1-1 to Casabon here in the bottom of the first, no score. Jesuit and Rummel, Division I quarterfinal series, game 1. Danny Ream here along with Coach Kenny Fursang. Ramon comes set, and he'll step off and look Lasciardi back. Lasciardi with good speed, and they're keeping an eye on him.
Right, trying to keep him honest.
1-1 count to Casabon. Here's the pitch. Misses down, 2-1.
Had to be a little low.
Coach Kenny Goodlett down in the third base box for the Blue Jays, flashing the signs. 2-1 to Zach Casabon for the Blue Jays. Here's the kick and pitch, and he takes it high, 3-1, and that's not what Ramon wants to do.
No, I mean, because what he's doing here is he's waiting, a 3-1 pitch. He's looking for something he can hit hard. If he doesn't get that pitch and it's a ball, he walks. So, you try and train your players. You're looking for one pitch that you can hit hard here.
3-1, Casabon should get something to hit. Here it is, swung on, and he fouls it down the right field line. Count's going to go full.
And that got in on him a little bit. Got a fastball that got in on his hands. Great pitch.
Full count, 3-2 to Casabon. One down here in the bottom of the first. Lasciardi running at first after he singled up the middle. Ramon comes set. And Lasciardi with a gigantic jump. But Casabon hits this one way up in the air out to center field. Johnson's going to pull it in for the second out. And Lasciardi, who had second base taken very easily, will have to retreat back to first.
Well, he actually left a little bit early and had 2 or 3 steps before he even threw the ball to the plate, before he even started his motion to the plate.
Left fielder, Trip Pettis.
Your infielders are usually yelling, step off, and you didn't hear him or he couldn't react quick enough. And fortunately, it was a fly ball for the out, and the runner had to go back to first.
Here comes Trip Haddad, the cleanup hitter for Jesuit. The left fielder hitting .444. He also set the school record for RBI this year. Pretty amazing. First pitch to him, swung on and missed.
When you think about how long Jesuit's been around, for him to set the RBI record, that is outstanding, and what a great year he has had.
So 0-1 to Haddad as he swings through a Ramon fastball. Ramon comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice looking fastball. Thought that might have got the corner. Umpire says no. 1-1 the count.
Well, that's got to be called consistently. You know, if there's been 5 pitches out there, 3 have been strikes, 2 haven't been. And as a pitcher or a hitter, you got to know what's going to be a strike.
1-1 to Haddad. Misses away. 2-1.
Falling behind some counts. I think that's going to come back to haunt him later. Got to stay confidence in his changeup or his curveball. And as a hitter, again, I'm looking for one pitch in one spot, and I'm going to try and rip it.
3-1 to Haddad. Here's a kick and pitch from Ramon, and he misses away. Ball 4, so Haddad draws a base on ball. Lasciardi moves up, and that's going to bring the pitcher, Holden Hess, to the plate. He's had a great year pitching and hitting for Jesuit. He's hitting .326.
And why Ramon needed to put that in play, you know, you were right-hander against right-hander. Now you got right-hander against left-hander. And it's much tougher to get these left-handers out.
Holden Hess getting it done for the Blue Jays as a position player and a pitcher. It's great to see that at the high school level, because really after high school it gets tough to do both.
And yeah, absolutely. It is very tough to do both.
The first pitch to Hess is down. Ball 1.
I didn't mind it in college, though. I mean, I was able to throw a lot and pitch a lot and got a lot of innings, so it did not bother me to not hit.
Ramon comes set. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hess. Swung on. Fly ball down the left field line. Looks like they're going to run out of real estate as that one goes into the bleachers down the left field line. That'll even things up at 1-1.
Well, we got to make a play down there. The ball hit right in front of a young man down there. He didn't even try and catch the ball.
What's the deal here? You keep it, or you got to bring it back for a Coke, or what do they do?
I don't know. He threw it back in.
Just throw it back in, huh? Remember hearing those announcements for a free Coke. Return the ball to the concession stand. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. So Ramon has done what he's been trying to do. He's gotten ahead of a hitter as Hess is down 1-2 in the count.
And that was a fastball away. Now let's see what he's going to do here. Is he going to try and come in on the hands? Is he going to go to a breaking pitch?
The 1-2 to Hess. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, just missed the outside part of the plate.
Yeah.
The Raider fans wanted it, didn't get it. Count evens at 2-2.
Great pitch. It was a ball, though. It was a curveball trying to backdoor, trying to break on that outside corner, and he just broke around the plate.
So we go to 2-2 to Hess. Here it is. swung on and missed. Ramon, when he needed to deliver, does for Rummel with a big strikeout.
He went with a high fastball there. It's a great spot right there with 2-2. You know, talking about bringing the ball back for a Coke, I'm holding out for a hot dog.
They'll give you that 50-cent Coke for a $5 ball any day of the week. That's a pretty good deal.
One inning of play. The score's tied.
So after one complete here at John Ryan, no score, we head to the second inning. High school baseball on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 35 years, transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction. Mr. Larry Gibbs, one of the finest, loves the game, has made a significant impact on the local baseball scene over the years. President of East Bank Little League, who won the Little League World Series a couple seasons ago, and they get to defend their title this year because there was no Little League World Series last year. There will be one this year. They made it official this week. 16 teams will go to Little League World Series, but there will be no international play this year. It will be 16 teams from the United States. So the regional champion and the regional runner-up will get to go this year. So East Bank Little League should have a great chance under Coach Scott Frazier to make it back to Williamsport.
What an honor for those kids to go up there and play and win it all. So proud of them, and let's hope we can repeat this year. That would be outstanding.
So here we go, top of the second inning, no score. Tyler Cook, the second baseman for the Raiders, going to lead things off. Cook hitting .345 entering tonight's game.
Tyler's a good hitter, does a great job defensively.
Taps that one on the ground. Loop has it, throws across, and he's safe! The first base umpire came up with the safe signal, and the Raiders have the leadoff man on. Cook was motoring down the line, left his feet slid into first base, and the umpire rewards him with a safe call.
Wow. I thought he was out, but the umpire gave him a safe call. We can't go to the replay here and let the umpires come look at it.
No replay.
But what great hustle. What a great job of getting down the line.
Go look.
And it worked out.
The one thing I can absolutely tell you about postseason baseball is you got to get lucky sometimes.
Absolutely.
That might be the first little bit of luck for the Raiders here tonight. We'll see. Here's Aiden Champagne batting .450 on the season. Designated hitter. He's going to square around the bunt. They'll pick off to first. Cook is back.
What hustle on that. Did a great job. Now, I'm not a fan of sliding into first base other than to avoid the tag because I think it slows you down. But that may have been what surprised the umpire on that.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball from Hess. And Champagne goes down 0-1.
Good pitch. I've noticed that Hess has been starting a lot of people off with breaking pitches.
Throwing backwards a little bit. Looks like they're going to try to lay one down here. Ball away. He takes that one.
That's a good job of pulling that ball back because that was way down in the zone.
So the count evens at 1-1. Coach Cazzo trying to put the pressure on the Jays. Squares around again. They'll pick off to first. Cook is back.
That's not a bad thing to keep him from getting a good jump when the ball gets down on the ground.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. He'll pull back and swing away, a little slash, and he gets the job done and moves the runner. So Champagne with a productive at-bat for the Raiders. A little slash right there, pulled it back, swung away, and grounds out to the third baseman, Lashardi.
You don't see that often where a guy can control the bat that well, where he fake bunted and slashed. Now, what that may stop Jesuit from doing is charging that third baseman so hard on that side. But what a great job of getting a runner to second base on that.
So Rummel with a runner in scoring position. Here in the top of the second for Jake Cabaceres, the shortstop, hitting in the 7-hole. Fastball, he takes it for strike one.
I've seen 5 or 6 games of the Raiders this year, and these guys just pitch Jake so tough. I mean, he has seen the best pitches from a lot of pitchers. And, let's see if he can come through here for the Raiders.
Here's the 0-1. Misses away, 1-1. Cabaceres comes into tonight hitting .341 on the season. He's also been a bright spot on the mound as of late.
Very talented, very athletic, can do everything on the field.
1-1 count to Cabaceres. Here's the kick and pitch from Hess. He fouls that one off, 1-2. So 1-2 the count to Jake Cabaceres. Cook is in scoring position at second. 1 out here in the top of the second inning, no score. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses away. Good spot on 1-2, but definitely away. Count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. It was a little bit off the plate, hoping he would chase it. But now on 2-2, you wanna put it in play here.
Two count. A little jockeying out at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls it foul down the third baseline.
Breaking pitch, way in on the hands. All he could do with it was foul it, but he fought it off. Good at bat here for Jake.
See if Hess tries to go away with something. They came in, see if they go away maybe with a breaker. Trying to get him to chase something.
Hit a spot.
Cabaceres calls time. Here we go. Hess comes set. 2-2 offering to Cabaceres. And he'll turn in and make sure that Cook is staying honest there at second base.
That inside move now is used by everybody. It seems like very few people have regular pickoff moves to somebody at second anymore.
Checking that runner, keeping an eye on him. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and fouled off. So Cabaceres having a productive at-bat from a pitch count standpoint. One of the things you want to do against a good starter is get that pitch count up as fast as you can, hoping that at some point they've got to go to the bullpen. 115 pitches allowed in high school baseball in Louisiana. We'll do it again on 2-2. Here's the kick and pitch. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball from Hess. That's what I thought he would do. He went away with the breaker for out number 2, and that's going to bring up Casey Averard, the third baseman, hitting .277 coming into tonight's game. They need him to come through right here. You got to get those 2-out clutch hits with runners in scoring position, and here's Averard with a shot to do it.
That's right. Tough pitch right there on Cabaceres. It was a breaker away and just got under his bat.
Here's the kick and pitch. Swung on and missed.
Another breaking pitch.
And that's one thing that I like, Coach. I'm sure you probably feel the same way. When a guy's got that feel and he's throwing that breaker for sure, I love throwing it back to back.
Oh, absolutely. And particularly if you throw a bad one or if you bounce one, because he hasn't seen your best curveball yet.
So 0-1 to Averard. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back 0-2.
The other thing that I would try to do as a pitcher, I'm going to see if you can hit my curveball. When I was at Tulane, when he was a guy Poston that was leading the nation in home runs came in. Well, after about 8 or 9 curveballs, and he was 0 for 4, on the 10th curveball, he hit it on the Audubon out of Tulane. So he finally got a feel for what the curveball was doing.
0-2 to Averard. Here's the kick and pitch from Hess. Swung on, fouled back. It'll stay 0-2. Hess doing a good job of keeping Cook honest.
Right, keeps throwing strikes, doing a great job of holding a runner on ahead of the count. You know, Cabaceres had a great at-bat with 7 or 8 pitches, but still throwing strikes for Hess.
So 0-2 the count to Avrod with 2 outs. Here at the top of the second, fastball misses away, 1-2.
Again, a little bit off the plate. But he might be missing a little bit more 0-2 when he gave up, since he gave up that hit in the first inning on an 0-2 count. He wants to make sure it's off the plate.
Here's the kick on the 1-2.
Oh.
Breaking ball, fouls it off again. So Avrod doing a good job of battling. Cabaceres did a good job. Now Avrod is doing the same thing. They're seeing a lot of pitches. And that's important early in the game. See a lot of pitches. Get back to your dugout. Inform them of what the guy's got, what he's going to in certain counts, what the breaking ball is doing, what the fastball is doing. Is it running in? Is it running away? What is going on up there? Get that information back to the rest of the team.
Right. In fact, that runner was going on the last pitch. He was trying to go to third base.
Here is the 1-2 pitch. And Hess will turn in and look Cook back again. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, popped up, foul. This one will hit on top of the Wally Pontiff Jr. Pavilion down the right field line here at John Ryan Stadium. Count remains 1-2. So this Rummel lineup is doing a good job. Hopefully, you want to get the big 2-out hit, but at least you're getting this pitch count elevated early on in the night.
Correct, and that's what you have to do. But the trouble is when you go to Jesuit's bullpen, it's not a step down.
Right. So 1-2 to Avrod. Hess keeping an eye on Cook. Here's the kick and pitch. Breaking ball. Woo! That looked like a beauty. I think he fooled the umpire on that one.
Yeah. And I saw the umpire flinch, which meant he started to call it and then changed his mind.
Yeah, I think he fooled the umpire on that one. That was a good-looking breaking ball that he did not get the call on. So we go to 2-2 to Avrod. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. First baseman's got room. Clayton pulls it in for out number 3. And that will do it for the Raiders in the top of the second inning as they strand Cook out at second base.
Well, the Raiders have to take advantage of every chance they get to score a run. And they've left 2 base runners now in the first 2 innings. I want to take some time real quick and just send our well wishes out to Mr. Buddy Lazar, one of the greatest fans that's ever been around for the Blue Jays. He had some surgery, and we just wanted to wish him well and tell him that he is certainly in our prayers.
Absolutely.
So, what a great man. Of course, when I was playing for the Raiders, he was my heckler. And anybody that ever played against the Jays.
He wouldn't do that.
Oh, no, indeed. I was known as rag arm to him. That's all I heard. But a great man, good friend, and he's hopefully he gets better soon.
Wish Mr. Buddy all the best as he recovers from his surgery. The District 9-5A All-District team may come out this week. We're going to give you that, but also we're going to show you something special here. We'll get back to the All-District team in a second. Here's some highlights from the 2012 18-inning game that I did along with Kirk Bullinger. Emerson Gibbs was magnificent, working 15 innings, allowing 1 run on 6 hits and striking out 13. Andrew Mitchell came on in relief of Gibbs and escaped a bases-loaded jam in the top of the 18th. That set the stage for Spencer Miller to be the hero with 2 outs in the bottom of the 18th inning, and Jesuit defeated Rummel 2-1. That was a memorable night here at John Ryan Stadium.
Ramon jumped on top. Fastball foul back, 0-1.
Fastball misses away. Count evens at 1-1 to Joel Terry, the 6-hole for the Blue Jays. Right fielder hitting .308 on the season. Here's the 1-1, swung on, grounded foul. Count will be 1-2. Yeah, that was pretty unbelievable, Coach. That game just would not end. I had to actually slide over and do play-by-play for that one. Ken was on a road trip with the Voodoo, and Kirk Bullinger was kind enough to do color for us that night, and good Lord, it was something to see. Emerson Gibbs threw 2 high school complete games in one game.
What a ball game. I was there.
The 1-2 pitch, they're going to say he didn't go, and the count goes even at 2-2.
What I love to tell people about Emerson that night, from the 6th inning to the 14th, he pitched the perfect game. Nobody got on base. So it's not like he was struggling.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. Taken for a called strike. Good breaking ball there from Ramon. And Terry goes down looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Designated hitter, Luke Brandow.
That was a nice curveball by Ramon there. Good pitch.
Here's Brandow, the 7-hole for Jesuit. Luke comes in hitting .229 on the season. He's a designated hitter tonight.
Fastball painted that outside corner.
Got that first strike. That's what Ramon needs. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 swung on. Fouled out of play. 0-2. So Ramon being very efficient here in the bottom of the 2nd thus far.
Doing a good job jumping ahead. So much easier to pitch ahead. You know, you can throw whatever you want to throw up there.
Ramon looks in. He can do whatever he wants here on 0-2. Here it comes. Tries to go off the outer part of the plate. Spotted up. Good job of hitting his spot. Not going to get that call, but it's a good 0-2 pitch. Count goes to 1-2.
That's a great spot just off the plate. The catcher set up outside. Did a good job.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down, count even at 2-2 to Brandow. I had mentioned the all-district team came out this week. We're going to give that to you right after this inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball on the inner third, froze him for out number 2. And Ramon has back-to-back strikeouts looking here in the bottom of the 2nd.
What a great pitch. After off-speed away, fastball away, off-speed away, comes back in with a fastball in on the hands. Great pitch, great spot. And that's how you pitch when you're ahead.
Here's William Good hitting in the 8-hole for the Jays tonight. Comes in hitting .350 on the season, the 2nd baseman. First pitch to him is fouled back, so Ramon is filling up the zone here in the 2nd inning.
Doing a good job.
You gotta like his pace. He's getting it and he's ready to throw it.
Well, I love that. I mean, I don't like pitchers that go drink a cup of coffee before they get back on the rubber.
Here's the 0-1. Popped up on the infield. That should do it for Jesuit here in the bottom of the 2nd, and it does as Cook pulls it in for out number 3. Jesuit goes 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And after 2 complete here at John Ryan Stadium, no score between the Raiders and the Jays. The 3rd inning is brought to you by Riverlands Insurance. High school baseball and Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Riverlands Insurance Services, who encourages you to make your insurance game plan today. Riverlands is a proud recipient of the Top Insurance Workplace Award for 2019 from Insurance Business America. Call Riverlands at 1-800-336-4579 or go to riverlandsinsurance.com. That's 1-800-336-4579 or go to riverlandsinsurance.com. We want to thank the good people at Riverlands Insurance for sponsoring high school baseball and high school sports here on Crescent City Sports. So let's give you the all-district team that I mentioned before we showed you those cool highlights from 2012. The catcher is Casabon from Jesuit. The infielders, Hayes from Curtis, Lashardi from Jesuit, Loop from Jesuit, and Schultz from Holy Cross. The outfielders, Haddad from Jesuit, Senior from Brother Martin, and Stevens from Holy Cross. Pitchers, Hess from Jesuit, Huggins from St. Aug, Lesh from Brother Martin, Love from Holy Cross, and Orr from Holy Cross. Utility players, Curtis from Curtis, O'Neill from Curtis, Pulliam from Shaw, Roussel from Brother Martin, and Walker from Rummel. Pitcher of the year was Holden Hess. Hitter of the year, Trip Haddad. Reliever of the year, Alex Lesh. Most valuable player, Davis Stevens. And coach of the year, Andy Canizaro. So that is your 9-5A Catholic League all-district team for 2021. And to lead things off here in the top of the third is Ethan Claypatch, the Raider catcher, who is ahead in the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch, fouled back 1-1 to Claypatch.
I think I could win with that lineup.
You think?
I think I could win that lineup.
We could figure it out.
You throw a ball on and say, go play.
Get out of the way.
Right.
But really, Coach, I mean, sometimes that's the best thing that here's the 1-1 pitch taken for ball 2. That's the best thing a coach can do sometimes is get your club to the point where you kind of almost turn it over to them and say, guys, you got to go do it.
I mean, that's what the good teams and the programs do.
2-1 swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2 to Claypatch.
You know, the good teams and the good programs, they get to a point to where, you know, you're just going to go out and play. And those teams like that, like the Catholic League teams, all they do every year is just reload because they don't change their personality.
Here's a 2-2 pitch to Claypatch. Misses off the outer part of the plate. Count goes full. So this is a big pitch right here. Rummel trying to get a leadoff man on for the second straight inning. Claypatch came into tonight's game hitting .254 as he fouls that one off. Count remains full.
Looked like he got fooled on that a little bit. He was just kind of protecting himself. Really wasn't even a full swing. So that's good that he had a chance to foul a close pitch off. Now he needs the battle here to get on base.
No
for the
score
Raiders.
Between Jesuit and Rummel here at John Ryan Stadium. The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging for out number 1. Good pitch there by Hess.
Both of these guys are throwing their breaking pitches over the plate. When you do that, it is hard to hit. And both of them ahead of the count.
So with one out here in the top of the third, here comes Kyle Walker. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat, so he's 0-1 on the night. First pitch to him, swung on, fly ball to left field. It's hit deep, but looks like there's going to be room as it kind of got held up in that wind that's coming across. So Haddad pulls it in for out number 2. Looked good off the bat, Coach, but that wind just kind of held it up.
Yeah, I mean, it was way up there. I was waiting to see the left fielder do a fair catch signal out there in left field, but he did a good job of going back and getting back on it and actually had to come back in a little bit. So, you know, nice swing by Walker and a great job out and left.
With 2 outs and nobody on, here's Lance Johnson. Ball away, 1-0.
Now this umpire has gone away from calling that pitch on the black.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to Johnson. Taken for a called strike.
Nice pitch.
1-1.
Something off speed, either curveball or changeup. Did a great job.
Johnson singled in his first at-bat tonight. So he's 1 for 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled down the right field side, 1-2. So Hess trying to have a quick inning just like Ramon did.
Just throwing strikes, putting the ball in play. What a fun game to watch when pitchers do that.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Hess. Misses down and in. Count evens at 2-2 to Lance Johnson. Here's the pitch, misses away, and the count's going to go full. So one thing that you do not want to do is walk a guy with 2 outs and nobody on.
Leadoff walks and 2-out walks will usually come back to haunt you.
So here's the 3-2 pitch to Johnson. Misses up. Jesuit wanted the call, did not get it. And there is your 2-out walk to Johnson. That's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, Ryan Similari, who flew out to center field in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1 on the night.
He got a hold of one down the line a little while ago. Let's see if he can get another pitch that he can drive.
Here's the first pitch to Similari. Swung on. That one's going to find the gap out there in left center as Johnson goes first to third, and Similari with aggressive base running on the backside makes his way into second base. So the Raiders with 2 outs, we just talked about it, 2-out walk coming back to haunt, and just that fast, 1 pitch later, Rummel has runners at second and third.
Now Hess made a great pitch. That was off of his hands, just fell in over the shortstop's head. But what a great job of base running by both of those guys to take the extra base.
So a nice job of hitting there by Similari, even better base running on the throw to third. So here's Logan Bertucci, flew out to left in his first at-bat, 0 for 1 on the night. And we talked about it, 2-out hits. Cannot stress that enough, how big 2-out hits are in the postseason.
2-out hits after a 2-out walk.
Hess comes set. Here's the 1-0, swung on. Gonna be a tough play. Hess trying to cover first, and he does. Good job by Hess. The throw from Clayton took him back a little bit, but he stayed poised and made the play. It looked like that one might have been trouble, but they're able to get Bertucci over at first to end the inning. So Hess escapes the jam with runners at second and third.
That's a nice. Just got in on him a little bit. He was almost trying to protect himself a little bit.
So 0-1 to Morris. Here's the kick and pitch from Ramon. Taken for a called strike, 0-2. So Ramon kind of picking up right where he left off, pounding the zone.
Doing a great job, both these guys.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball down. Gets Morris for out number 1.
Pitching ahead of the count.
That'll bring up Colin Loop to get back to the top of the Jesuit order. Loop flew out to right in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Ramon looking in. Get his sign from Clay Patch. Coach Oliver Lacoste calling the pitches for the Raiders in the first base dugout. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 1-0.
Breaking pitch away. Doing a good job of mixing things up. The first pitch is not always a fastball. It's not always a curveball. Got to keep hitters off balance. That's how you keep hitters off balance.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses up. 2-0. So 2-0 to Loop. Ramon falls behind here. Here's the 2-0 pitch, swung on, hit well out into the right center field gap, but Walker is there for out number 2. Walker made a nice play there. That ball was hit hard towards the gap, and he kind of made it look easy, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm so impressed with him. He's a natural infielder. That they moved the right field, and it looks like he's played that position his whole life. I mean, he ran about 7 or 8 steps and just made that look very easy, and it was not.
Here comes Lasciardi with 2 outs, nobody on for Jesuit. He singled up the middle in his first at bat, so he's 1 for 1 here tonight. Ramon looks in, he's got it, here's the pitch. Swung on, hard ground ball up the middle. Last one wasn't so hard, that one was hit hard. And he's 2 for 2. Lasciardi taking it right back where it came from once again.
Good piece of hitting. Pitch was out over the plate. Did a good job of going back through the middle on that. And, I mean, he's a good hitter.
So with 2 outs, Lasciardi singles to bring up Zach Casabon, who flew out to center in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to Casabon, misses down, 1-0.
Breaking pitch a little down.
That wind is blowing across here tonight from left to right. Ramon comes set. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ball. That looked close. I was kind of waiting for the umpire to call it, but he didn't. So 2-0.
Well, the important thing here, too, is that was a 2-out base hit. One a walk. You know, you're not giving them a base. So, you know, a 2-out base hit you can live with.
The 2-0 misses away. So now Ramon is down 3-0 in the count. Casabon right where he wants to be. He's going to probably take this pitch, and then he should get something pretty good to hit. Here's the 3-0. Right down Main Street, strike one, 3-1.
I mean, 3-1, you got to throw the same thing here. Got to put it in play.
3-1 to Casabon, so now he's going to get something fat right here. You've got nowhere to put him. You got to go at him. And Ramon misses away. That's ball 4.
Is that our first walk in the game?
That is the second walk for Jesuit tonight. Okay. Haddad drew a walk, and now Casabon has drawn a walk.
Keith Pittman running at first base.
So here comes Trip Haddad.
Now let's see if Jesuit comes through in the clutch here with a 2-out base hit.
Haddad with 44 runs batted in this year, the single season all-time record at Jesuit High School. So this is the guy you want up with 2 outs and runners at first and second.
Correct.
Here's the first pitch to Haddad, fouls it straight back. He was right on that one.
Nice swing. Good pitch, nice swing.
Haddad walked in his first at-bat. So 0-1 the count to Trip Haddad. Runners at first and second for the Jays. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch, breaking ball, and he gets the call on that one. 0-2 to Haddad as Ramon has made 2 nice pitches to jump ahead.
That curveball started for the plate and then broke right on the corner outside. There's not much he could have done with it except go to right field with it. So now it's 0-2. Now Ramon can do, whatever he thinks he needs to do here.
So 0-2. Here is the pitch. Fastball high and away. Ball 1. 1-2. Ramon looking in the clay patch. Going through some signs here. Gets what he wants, comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bounces that one in, and the runners will move up 90 feet. So now Jesuit has second and third with 2 outs. He bounced that one way out in front of the plate. That was just a good early down angle read, and they moved up 90 feet.
Yeah, the runners were running, and it was a curveball that hit between the green and home plate, and they did a good job of reading that. And the ball went off the catcher's mask, so he was not even able to get a good block on it.
So Coach Frank Cazzo out to talk to his right-hander, trying to settle him down. Needs to make one good pitch to try to get out of this. Jesuit trying to get one big clutch hit. And these are those little moments within the game that you kind of go back, after the game ends and you get to go look back at it. What were the key spots? This could be one right here.
All right, Rummel's key spot was last inning, and it didn't come through. Now let's see what Jesuit does here.
2-2 to Haddad. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the third, no score. Here's the pitch, swung on, fouled back.
Now, do you want to pitch carefully to Haddad here to get a Hess up? There's a lot of things that runs through a coach's mind here as to what we need to do. This is their leading RBI guy, so you might be saying, hey, let's don't give him a good pitch to hit.
You got a base open. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit well down the left field line. Left fielder is not going to be able to get to it. That one is up and over for a ground rule double. I believe that's a ground rule double. Haddad's going to go all the way around the bases, but that one definitely hit and bounced over the wall.
That was a double.
The umpires are going to talk. Yeah, they're going to put him back at second. That's what you're supposed to do, though. Haddad did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You keep going. You make the umpires make the call, but that was a ground rule double. He hit the lights out of it, but it did bounce and then go up over the wall right around the 320 sign. So Jesuit strikes first on the 2-run double by Haddad.
Big hit. Big hit. It landed about 20 feet fair and then bounced over the wall. Great clutch hit.
That gives him RBI 45 and 46 on the year. Unbelievable. What a season.
Holden Hess.
So here's Holden Hess. Heskade in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1 on the night. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. The biggest thing right here for Rummel is to keep it at 2.
Correct. You want to get in the dugout here, get this last out of the inning. Don't give up another run.
0-1 to Hess. Here's the kick and pitch from Ramon. Strike 2.
Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Great pitch. Now again, he's got him 0-2. Pick a spot here.
Haddad on second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Hess, misses way off the plate.
Breaking pitch, trying to go on the outside corner to him, and it didn't break.
So 1-2 the count now to Holden Hess, who's trying to see if he can get a third run across for Jesuit here with 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch misses way up, 2-2.
Tried to overthrow that.
Here's the 2-2 offering. As Ramon looks in, gets the pitch, and misses away. 3-2 now. No action in the Rummel pen, so they're just trying to stay with Ramon here, work through it.
Trying to battle through this.
So the count is full now to Holden Hess. 3-2, 2 outs. Haddad on second for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch as Haddad takes off, and that one is fouled straight back. Count stays 3-2.
I started to comment about how Ramon had gotten into a little bit of a rhythm where he'd look to second base and go to the plate. Look to second base, go to the plate. And they picked up that rhythm and they left before he even threw the ball to the plate. So he's got to vary his looks to second base.
Ramon comes set. Here's the pitch, and he misses in. That one gets back to the backstop, so Haddad will move to third. Hess is on with a walk. Jesuit runners at first and third, and we'll have a courtesy runner for Holden Hess, the pitcher.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Ramon had both these last 2 hitters 0-2.
Yep. Sure did. Here's number 22, Dominic Carbo, coming in the run for Jesuit. He's a courtesy runner for the pitcher. You have a courtesy for the pitcher and catcher in high school baseball.
Right fielder Joel Terry.
Joel Terry coming to the plate, 0 for 1 on the night. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him, swung on, hit well out towards left field. Similari is there though for the third out. So Rummel able to get out of it. Only letting those 2 runs score on the Haddad double, so they stay right in the ball game, Coach.
Yeah, you know, you hate to put up, for Rummel, you hate to see crooked runs go up for Jesuit, but with the situation that they had where they got the big 2-out hit, you wanted to stop the bleeding, and Ramon was able to do it. Big hit with 2 outs that Jesuit delivered, and their half inning before, Rummel didn't deliver. That's the difference in the game so far.
So after 3 complete, here at John Ryan. Jesuit leads Rummel 2-0. High school baseball on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Lamarck Ford. Huge things are happening at the big store in Kenner, including a huge selection of pre-owned inventory in the brand new indoor showroom featuring all makes and models. Come see our Lamarckable deals and service. Stop by or go to lamarck.com. Thank Ronnie Lamarck, his family, for all their support of high school athletics. Can't do this without good people stepping up. And
right.
We've got a bunch at Crescent City Sports.
Right, and being able to broadcast these games for the kids and for the schools, I mean, it is a great thing that the kids can go home and see themselves play. You know, of course, I was before even videotape me. I'm just showing my age.
Well, we move to the top of the fourth. Tyler Cook will lead it off for the Raiders. He's 1 for 1 on the night, had that infield single in his first at-bat. First pitch to him is fouled off, strike one, 0-1 the count to Cook.
Did a great job of getting down the line last time and sliding and beating a throw to first base. Not sure if he did beat it, but the umpires called him safe, so that's good.
Well, if you're Rummel, you're trying to answer right back.
Sure, absolutely. They got to stop the momentum.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on, base hit up the middle. Cook shoots that one out to center, and the Raiders have a leadoff man on here in the fourth.
I love to see guys go back through the middle. I mean, that's just
it's
good
a beautiful
hitting.
thing.
That is just good hitting when you get a pitch out over the plate and you're not trying to yank it foul and you just take it and go right back up the middle. Good piece of hitting. And it wasn't a bad pitch by Hess either. It's just a good job of hitting.
Here's Aiden Champagne. He grounded out to third in his first at-bat. That was a little slash play, if you were watching then, where he showed bunt, pulled back, and swung away. Breaking ball misses 1-0 to Aiden. So Cook down at first. Rummel trying to answer back. Jesuit leads 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. Fastball misses up, 2-0.
Good velocity, but just up in the zone.
So 2-0 to Aiden Champagne. Hess comes set. And he'll pick off over to first, keeping an eye on Cook. So he's back in easy.
Great crowd here today, folks.
Yeah, great atmosphere. The grandstand is packed. Student sections on both sides up against the net. Watch your fingers over there. That one misses up, and it's now 3-0 to Champagne. You know he's going to take a pitch here. The bleachers, if you're familiar here with John Ryan Stadium, are completely full down the left field line. So just a great high school baseball atmosphere as we get strike one to Champagne. So that'll go to 3-1. Should get something to hit right here. You got to believe Hess is going to challenge him.
Got to be looking for a pitch with a 2-1 lead. He's coming in.
Fastball. Fly ball down the right field side, should go foul, and it does. Count goes full, 3-2. So this is an important at-bat here for both teams. Boy, if Rummel can get Champagne on and you get the first two guys on to start the inning, you're in business. But if you're Hess, you're trying to take this guy yourself if possible, because then a ground ball can get you out of it.
Correct. Correct, yes. He's trying just to put the ball in play. I know you get tired of hearing me say that, but that's...
3-2 pitch, swung on and missed.
Or you can do that.
Well, that's exactly what I just mentioned, that if you're Hess, you want it to do, because you take that guy yourself. Now you've got an out and a man on first. You get a ground ball in your infield, and that's that.
All right, you're one pitch away from being out of the inning.
Hess comes set. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed.
Breaking pitch. They are giving him a steady diet of breaking pitches and fastballs off the plate.
Jake Cabaceres at the plate for the count. Cabaceres, the Raiders shortstop. Gets into that one pretty good, hit out to center though. Just such a big park. Balls look really good off the bat. And there's still tons of room out there as Morris pulls that one in for out number 2. Cabaceres hits it hard, but nothing to show for it in this big ballpark here at John Ryan Stadium. That's going to bring up Casey Averard, the third baseman for the Raiders.
Casey Averard.
What you got to do in this part, you got to hit it down the lines or in the gaps. You know, not many things are going to go over the outfielders' heads.
So 2 outs. Here's Averard. First pitch to him, he takes it up, ball 1.
And tonight, I think anything to left will die a little bit.
Yep, that wind's coming across from left to right, and that's what happened earlier with Walker's fly ball. It looked great off the bat and just got up in the wind and died. Casabon with a laser down the second, and that will do it as he gets Cook trying to move up. Cook trying to be aggressive with 2 outs. Can't really blame him there. But Casabon with an absolute laser to cut down Cook at second for the final out here in the top of the 4th. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Jesuit Blue Jays lead the Rummel Raiders 2-0. I'm Danny Ream here along with Coach Kenny Fursang.
Well, what a great job right there. Blocking the ball, and a base runner's taught if it's down in the dirt, you're going on the motion. So the ball's down in the dirt, he takes off, and Casabon just does a great job of hustling, getting the ball, and throwing, like you said, a laser down to second base, and throws him out by 6 feet. So, I mean, what a great job right there. That's why that young man is going to go play some ball at the college level up at Dartmouth. What a great job.
High school baseball on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute. At Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute, each patient receives the same personalized care and innovative treatment as the professional athletes that they treat every day. Get back in the game as quickly and safely as possible with the team that treats more than 30,000 athletes per year. Learn more at ochsner.org/sportsmed. ochsner.org/sportsmed. We want to thank the good people at Ochsner for supporting high school athletics. So we are ready to go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Jesuit Blue Jays leading the Rummel Raiders 2-0 and looking to tack on. That's the big thing, Coach. Offensively, hey, you got to be greedy. It is what it is, right? You got to be greedy. You get up 2-0, now you're trying to get to 4 or 5 right here.
You know, you can't quit. How many games have you seen where you gotten 3 or 4 runs in the first inning and you kind of start coasting a little bit and you lose the ball game 5-4?
Here's the DH for Jesuit, Luke Brandow. Cade looking in his first at-bat, 0 for 1 on the night.
So Jesuit is looking to add on here, and of course Rummel's doing what they can.
Fastball hit hard right at Similari, and he's got it. Nice play out there. That's a tough one for an outfielder when it's a liner right at you. Hard to judge, but Similari made it look fairly easy.
Did a good job. That ball is actually dying a little bit with the way this wind's blowing, so he spun it up, and he had to bend a little bit to catch the ball right above his knee. So did a good job.
Here's William Good. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Popped up to the second baseman in his first at-bat. He fouls that one back 0-1.
Oh, the Jays are up swinging.
They are being aggressive, and that's what you can do when you get a lead. You can play loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses away. Want to say hello to one of my favorite players of all time, Coach Stephen Pugh in Ponchatoula, watching the game. He played for me on our New Orleans Spice 06 and 07 back-to-back World Series championship team. So glad that he is able to watch as that one misses for ball 2. 2-1 to William Good.
That's great when you get a chance to see your old players.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, swung on, hit hard. Averard with a nice stop. Can he make the throw? He does. Nice play by Averard at third. That ball was hit a ton right at him. Made a great stop and then followed it up with a great throw.
That ball was smoked. He did a great job of getting the glove down and stopping the ball at least. He had to bend down, pick it up, took his time, made a nice throw and threw him out by about 5 or 6 feet. Did a good job. Great play.
Here's Hayden Morris, 0 for 1 on the night, struck out swinging in his first at-bat, and he's swinging again. Hit to Cabaceres, nice backhand, and
Nice
the
play.
Raiders are flashing the leather, and that will do it for Jesuit in the bottom of the fourth. So after 4 complete innings of play, it is Jesuit 2, Rummel nothing.
What a great play by both those guys. That's a nice way to end that inning for the Raiders. And what did Ramon throw? About 9 pitches? 10 pitches maybe?
Not many, and that's what he needed.
That's exactly what he needed. The Raiders have actually out-hit the Jays 4-3. But the big hit came with men in scoring position.
Yep, the 2-out hit, Trip Haddad, right down the line with a monstrous-looking shot.
Oh, I think that's out of here if that wind's not blowing like it's blowing.
Yeah, absolutely. It was hit a ton. So we have made our way to what you would consider the back part of a 7-inning game here in the top of the 5th.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a total different mentality when you're playing 9 and when you're playing 7. You know, right now, Rummel may have to just, if they get a runner on, they may have to play for a run this inning, play for a run next inning. Particularly with them struggling against Hess.
Well, when you're down 2-0 and Hess is on the mound, it feels like a lot more because it's not easy to score against this guy. So
no, I mean, he does such a good job.
Rummel with their hands full for sure here, down 2-0 here in the top of the 5th. Here's Averard to get it started. Got in on his hands. Hopper to the second baseman, good. He throws it over to first for out number 1.
You know, Jesuit has not given Rummel any base runners. I don't think there's been any walks. There certainly has been no errors. So Rummel's gotten 4 base runners on their 4 hits.
Yep. No walks, no errors. First pitch to Clay Patch, called strike, 0-1.
That's tough to score when you got to get 3, 4, 5 hits in a row. Tough to score.
0-1 to Ethan. Clay Patch, the Raider catcher, lines this one out to center. Morris is there for out number 2. So Hess trying to have a quick inning.
Yeah. Great job. Throw strikes. That ball was hit very well, but again, center fielder did a great job of getting over and made a nice play.
It's going to bring up Kyle Walker. We're back to the top of the Raiders order. Walker 0 for 2 in the night with a strikeout and a flyout. Shows bunt, takes it for ball 1.
Oh, I thought he went after that, but I didn't have a good angle on that to see that.
A 1-0. 1-0 to Walker. Now 2-0 to Walker as that one misses away.
Now what do you do here with Walker? Do we take a strike here? Do we go ahead and jump on a 2-0 pitch? You know, you need base runners.
3-0 to Walker. So we talked earlier about 2-out walks as Hess falls behind. 3-0 to Kyle Walker. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Called strike, 3-1. As Walker tosses the bat, and home plate umpires don't really care for that a whole lot.
That was a late call. I mean, the kid waited, and there wasn't a call, so he was going down to first.
The 3-1 pitch misses away, and there's the walk. So it was coming, just needed one more pitch. So 2-out walk, and Walker's on for Lance Johnson, who is 1 for 1 on the night with a walk.
Another 2-out walk here.
Center fielder, Lance Johnson.
First pitch to Lance Johnson is taken for a ball away. 1-0. First pitch to him takes it up, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. 1-1.
Good pitch there.
Starting to get late in this one. Bottom of the 5th. Jesuit with a 2-0 advantage over Rummel. 1-1 the count to Lashardi. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball. He taps it foul. 1-2.
Fooled him a little bit. Tried to hold up. Just fouled it off. The shadows are coming across the field now. The only place where the sun is in right field. Right field and right center.
So 1-2 the count to Giovanni Lashardi, the Blue Jay third baseman. Ramon looks in. He's got his pitch. Here's the kick and delivery. Breaking ball down. Swung on, missed. And Clay Patch shoots it down to Bertucci for the second out on the drop third strike.
Well, they got to be happy they finally got him out.
Right.
Catcher.
I mean,
it's the small things.
Right.
Here's Casabon. 0 for 1 on the night with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes it for a called strike. Good fastball on the outer third.
Oh, he loves hitting that black on the outside part of the plate. He's done a great job living out there today.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. Misses with it. 1-1.
Don't know where that was. Had to be up.
So 1-1 the count to Casabon. Here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, nobody on for Jesuit. Swung on, hit well out towards the right center gap. Will he get down? It does. Walker goes into chase mode up against the wall. He's going to try to get to third. And he'll stand up with an easy triple. A 2-out triple for Zach Casabon, the catcher for the Blue Jays.
That ball was hit, folks.
Launched out of a cannon. And Frank Cazzo's going to go visit Mr. Ramon.
No, I just want to make sure he's settled down and he's okay. You know, that's a big hit there. Now just keep concentrating. Get your third out here and the triple don't hurt you.
So the biggest thing for Jesuit, just like it was in the inning where they scored, is can you get another clutch 2-out hit?
Right, exactly. Because that's what the story of the game's been. Rummel has not been able to get any clutch 2-out hits, and Jesuit got one that scored 2. We're now even in hits. Both teams have 4 hits on the day.
So they're going to walk Haddad. So Frank Cazzo has elected to intentionally walk Trip Haddad. So that will give Jesuit runners at the corners, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Holden Hess.
It's a good move. You don't want the best hitter up there to knock in his third RBI in the game.
Hess fouls that one down the left field side, 0-1. Yeah, he wasn't going to let him do it again.
Right. I mean, what do we say? You know, don't let the best hitter beat you.
So Jesuit with runners at the corners. 0-1 to Hess. Ramon comes set. Here's the pitch. Misses high and away. Count evens at 1-1.
Both these young men are throwing a great ball game. It's a shame somebody's got to lose this one. 2 great pitching efforts today.
These 2 schools have played each other very tough this year. Jesuit's been on the good side of things as Hess lines that one in the center. It gets down for a base hit, and there's another big 2-out hit, and Jesuit takes a 3-0 lead over Rummel. 2-out hits are the name of the game in the postseason. Usually the team that gets them wins, the team that doesn't does not.
Big clutch hit. Did a great job right there, getting a line drive out to center field.
So Hess helps his own cause. Puts another one on the board for the Blue Jays. Here's Joel Terry. 0 for 2 on the night, a strikeout and a flyout. It's the first pitch to Terry. Ground ball up the middle. Great play by Cook on the backhand side, and he flips it to Cabaceres for the final out. So Jesuit gets another one, and they lead 3-0 after 5 complete innings of play here at John Ryan.
That's a nice play right there. The pitcher deflected it a little bit, and I still might have been able to get there, but it definitely gave him a chance to get to that ball, and he was able to catch it, just flip it for a nice, easy play at second base.
Well, look, here's the deal. When you got a guy like Holden Hess on the mound, a 1.02 ERA, doesn't really walk guys, doesn't really plunk guys, makes you earn pretty much everything you get. Every run that you can tack on is gigantic, and Jesuit being able to go from 2 to 3 is a big deal.
Big deal, absolutely. That's an insurance run that they feel like.
So tomorrow, 1 o'clock will be the start time for Game 2. We'll have that one here for you live on CrescentCitySports.com. Help spread the word, let people know if they can't get to the game. Obviously, if you can come here, these two schools would love to have you, but if somebody's out of town or you just can't get here, or you want to put college games on your TV and have this one on your iPad, whatever you want to do, we'll have it here for you at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and then the if necessary would be 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Same bat channel.
These two teams, you know, like I said, Jesuit has seemed to be able to come through and do what they have to do to beat Rummel, but Rummel has played them, you know, toe-to-toe. I mean, it's good ball games. It's just, it's really come down really more to the offensive side for Rummel, just not being able to get the big hits. That's what happened in the district games, and it's kind of what's happening here tonight.
Yes, and that's exactly it. Ball 1 to Smilary. That's exactly what's been the story this year. Rummel has had chances and couldn't capitalize.
So Ryan Similari, the 3-hole hitter, the left fielder for the Raiders. He's 1 for 2 on the night. He goes ahead 2-0 in the count, so trying to draw a walk or do whatever you can possibly do to get on base right here as he taps that one foul down the first base side. Counts 2-1.
Pitch in on his hands. He was able to at least foul it off.
The regular season games that we're talking about between these two schools. On April 10th, Jesuit won 4-2. Similari cracks that one out to right field for a leadoff single, so that's what Rummel needed, and that's what Similari gave him. A leadoff man on base here in the top of the 6th inning. Similari with his second hit of the night, but April 10th, Jesuit won 4-2. A well-played game. Cabaceres threw great for Rummel in that one. And they really went toe-to-toe after the first inning. The first inning was the difference in that one. And on April 18th, Jesuit won 5-0. But that's another one that was really tight.
Well, that was like 2 or 3-0 going into the 6th, I think. Right.
Jesuit did a great job bunting in that game and kind of broke it open with a big inning off of 2 really nice bunts. We were out here doing that one for Archbishop Rummel Radio as Bertucci steps up to the plate, fouls that one off, so it's 0-1. That one's down in the dirt, so the count's 1-1. Good baseball when these schools get together.
Always.
Here's the 1-1 to Bertucci. This is away, 2-1.
And I mean, what a great rivalry over the years. I know you can talk about all the other rivalries, but the Rummel-Jesuit baseball rivalry has just been phenomenal.
2-1 pitch, swung on, hit hard, right at the center fielder, Morris. Can't hit it any harder, but it's a big park, and it was right at him.
No, and you know, that's a tough play for a center fielder, that line drive that's going right at him. You know, I've had so many center fielders that I've seen misjudge that, come up to make a play, and it goes over their head. So, and I couldn't hit that ball any harder.
Tyler Cook.
Here's Tyler Cook with 1 out, the man on. As Rummel trails Jesuit 3-0 here in the top of the 6th inning. Cook 2 for 2 on the night. Here's the first pitch to Cook. He pops it up. Clayton looks like he's got room, and he does. So Cook pops up in foul territory to the first baseman for out number 2. Not what you wanted there if you're a Rummel Raider fan, and that's going to bring up Champagne.
Well, and Jesuit's saying, oh, thank goodness we got him out.
Designated hitter.
Here's the DH, Aiden Champagne. Grounded out to third and struck out. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Here's the first pitch to him. Doesn't miss by much, 1-0.
Don't know where that was.
You know, that's the other thing you can talk about. You get in the playoffs, you get umpires from outside the area, you know, so you don't have any favoritism issues or anything that could happen on a local scene. There's a breaking ball and doesn't get that call either. So 2-0. So you get these guys that come in from out of town, so nobody can say that, you know, there's anything going on in any, you know, local areas. So that's a good thing. But they've never seen these guys pitch before.
Right. That's true.
You know, they don't know a whole lot about these teams until they get to the ballpark, and you know, so it's hard for an umpire the first time seeing a pitcher, you know, sometimes to get in a good groove with what they're trying to do.
They
2-1, fouls it back.
It takes two or three innings to get used to the pitcher, to get used to the catcher in front of you. You know, and I understand about getting outside umpires, but you know, both these teams here use the same umpire association. I don't know. I guess they don't want to put themselves in a position where you might have a Jesuit grad umpiring,
right,
or a Rummel grad umpiring, but they do during the season. So I mean, and I don't think there's an umpire that's going to come out here and just cheat. I mean, they may miss a call, but there's no umpire that's going to come out here and cheat. Here's
the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the hole. Loop's got it. Can he make the throw? Safe. Good hustle by Champagne. Nice play by Loop. Just missed him. And Champagne is on with an infield single.
Great hustle down the line. It's a great play by Loop just now. I mean, I thought that was a base hit, but he was able to get over there and make a great play and make it a close play.
Coach Nolfi is going to go out to the mound for Jesuit. He's going to take a trip here, give Hess a little break, let him settle down a little bit. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Rummel with runners at first and second, so another big 2-out spot for the Raiders.
Yeah, they got to get something going here if they want to have a shot. I mean, at least now, I believe they'll have, what is it, at 7-8, 8-9-1 coming up next inning if we make it out here. And you get a chance to get back to the top of the order again, but let's see what they can do here with 2 outs.
Here's the shortstop for the Raiders, Jake Cabeceras, stepping in. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Jesuit up 3-0. Here's the first pitch to Cabeceras. Misses high, 1-0.
Nothing in the Jesuit bullpen.
Jake's dad, Joey, was a great player for Jesuit back in the 90s, and then went over to UNO.
He had a great career over there. Great player.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses down and away, 2-0.
There goes the bullpen.
Yeah, we're going to get a little action down in the Jesuit bullpen as they trot down the right field line. Looked like it was number 12, Michael King, the senior, going down there. I believe it's King. 2-0 to Cabeceras. Hess comes set. Looking to run her back. Here's the kick and pitch. Swung on, fouled back. He was right on that one. Good hack by the senior shortstop for the Raiders.
Nice swing with a 2-0 count. Had a good pitch. Just fouled it straight back.
Two-one pitch. Breaking ball. Fouled it back. 2-2.
Now, he got him last time on a breaking pitch away. Let's see what he does here with a 2-2 pitch.
Two outs. Here's the pitch from Hess. Swung on and missed. Breaking ball down. Cabecera swings through it for the third out, and that will do it for the Raiders in the top of the sixth. No runs come across. So Jesuit maintains their 3-0 lead after 5.5 innings.
Tough pitch there. Ball got down in the dirt, and he unfortunately chased it. Good spot there for Hess to throw that pitch.
Want to run through the Division I bracket with you while we have a moment. So St. Aug won their series against Archbishop Shaw, so they got to take their show to the northern part of Louisiana, up to Shreveport, to play Byrd. So that series got started tonight. So St. Aug is at Byrd, up in North Louisiana. St. Paul's and Catholic got started last night. Catholic beat St. Paul's 4-2. So Catholic's up 1-0 going into the game that's being played right now in Baton Rouge. Then on the bottom part of the bracket, John Curtis is hosting Brother Martin right now. As we speak, that game is being played at Harahan Playground, the first game of that series. And of course, here is Jesuit and Rummel at John Ryan. So if you're a Catholic League fan, the good thing is that the Catholic League is guaranteed a team in the state championship game, because the entire bottom part of the bracket, John Curtis, Brother Martin, Archbishop Rummel, and Jesuit are Catholic League teams, and one of those teams will be in the state finals.
And that's good to have.
Great to see a local team playing for a championship, and on May 15th at 2 p.m. at McMurray Park in Sulphur, Louisiana, we're going to have it. Somebody's going to be there.
Should be great baseball.
Here's Luke Brandow.
Curveball is up.
1-1 to count to Brandow as he leads things off for Jesuit here in the bottom of the sixth. Jesuit with a 3-0 lead, trying to add on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses down and away, 2-1. Packed house here at John Ryan. Really good looking crowd. Swung on, fouled off, 2-2, count evens up. So 2-2 to Brandow. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Strikeout and flyout. This is his third at bat. Here's the kick and pitch. Breaking ball misses up. Count goes full 3-2. You don't want to walk the leadoff guy. So Ramon needs to challenge Brandow right here.
Right.
Make him earn it.
Gotta put it in play.
And he does, and that's a base hit to left. So Brandow gets the job done with the leadoff single and a 3-2 pitch. But if you're Brady Ramon, at least he earned it. It wasn't a freebie.
Right. I mean, you don't want to give up freebies. Make them earn everything you get. You can't really complain when the other team earns all their runs. And both these young men tonight pitching a ball game have done a great job of that.
So Dominic Carbo is going to pinch run at first base for Brandow. William Good, the second baseman for Jesuit, is at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the night. Pop up to the second baseman, ground out to third. We'll see if Jesuit might try to bunt the runner over. Big if you could get to 4.
Oh, yes.
And he is. He's going to square around. So Good's looking to sack. And they've got a little more speed on the bases by pinch running Carbo at first. So this is a situation where you got to execute. Got to get the bunt down, move the runner. Takes that one down. So it counts 1-0.
Can't fall behind the count. Got to let him bunt it and take the out, or at least have a shot at second base.
You know, one thing I tell our guys is, look, if I'm asking you to sacrifice bunt, it's an important spot. Get it down.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't an important spot. Here's the pitch. Gets away. Well, there's a bunt for you with a wild pitch to the backstop. Just as good as a bunt. We'll see if Jesuit leaves the bunt on or if they take it off, as Good goes to 2-0 in the count.
You know, you're up 3-0. I mean, why not lay it down again and get him to third base?
So Jesuit with a runner in scoring position, and Dominic Carbo, the pinch runner, at second. Ramon comes set. 2-0 the count. He is going to bunt again, and he takes that one down for ball 3. So 3-0 to William Good. We'll take a pitch here. Kenny Goodley giving him the one finger down in the third base box. A universal take sign.
Yes. Automatic.
And he shows bunt, but takes it. He was taken all the way, and he draws a 4-pitch walk. So I guess you got to start wondering if Ramon's running out of gas, and here comes Frank Cazzo to the mound. We might see a change. We'll see. Rummel trying to fight to keep this one right where it's at. You know, 3-0 is not easy against Holden Hess, but it's a lot better than 4, 5, or 6.
That's true. And I think he's just telling him, you know, put it in play for us. Settle down, you're okay.
No action in the Rummel bullpen, so Frank Cazzo trying to go with Ramon as long as he can, because, you know, it's a series, so you got more games to play, even if you can't pull this one out tonight.
If you don't win this one tonight, you come back at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Hayden Morris.
Here's Hayden Morris, 0 for 2 on the night, strikeout and ground out to short. Runners at first and second. See if they're going to bunt Morris here. He's the 9-hole hitter. Bottom of the 6th inning, Jesuit leads 3-0. He is going to square around. And Morris takes it for a called strike. 0-1.
May have just had the take on there just to square around and take a pitch, since he threw 4 or 5 in a row there.
See if he squares again here on the second pitch. And he does. So he's looking to lay it down, and he does. Gets it out in front of the plate. Ramon has nowhere to go, and the bases are loaded. And this is reminiscent of the 2nd district game where Jesuit did a great job bunting the baseball, and it caused a lot of problems for Rummel. Coach Cazzo has come out, though, and asked the home plate umpire to talk with his fellow crew members about something.
He was pointing to his foot. He's saying that the ball went off his foot before it went fair.
The umpires are saying no. They give him the safe sign. And the bases are loaded for Jesuit here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, down 3, you got to bring your infield in here. You're not going to play for 2 up the middle. And, you know, anytime you bring your infield in onto the green, I can't say grass anymore.
Right.
So anytime you bring your infield in onto the green, you increase hitters' batting averages.
Here's Colin Loop. Jesuit set up nicely with the bases loaded. They're at the top of their order. Here's Loop. It's 0 for 3 on the night. Infield is in, as Coach mentioned. So Rummel trying to get a strikeout, a pop-up, ground ball on the infield. All of that works. Here's the first pitch to Loop. Misses away, ball 1.
Got to pitch ahead. You know, sometimes you try as a pitcher, you try to not hit the bat, you know, as opposed to wanting to hit the bat. And sometimes you get caught up in that aspect of the game.
1-0 pitch is down and away. 2-0.
Tough, bases loaded, behind the count. This could be an explosion here.
2-0 to Loop. Got to come in the zone here, and a walk. Bases loaded, nobody out. If you're Jesuit, you're trying to get something to the outfield. If you're Rummel, trying to see if you can get yourself a ground ball or a pop-up on the infield or strikeout. Something to get you one out.
Just hope that somebody hit. Oh, here comes Cazzo out the dugout now, Coach Cazzo.
So Frank Cazzo is going to go out to the mound, and he's going to make the move, I believe, to the bullpen. Talking to the umpire.
Don't know what this could be about.
Yep, he's going to the pen, so that'll be it for Brady Ramon. He did a nice job. Kept it close for a while, and Jesuit just able to bust it open here in the 6th inning.
Yep, did a great job tonight. But again, you know, he's pitching against Hess, who just doesn't give an inch.
Right.
You know.
You got to like this. So you've got the Jesuit fans and the Rummel fans clapping for Brady Ramon as he leaves the field.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what this rivalry is all about.
So Giancarlo Arancibia is in. He's a youngster. He's a young guy. He's a promising player over there for the future. So Arancibia is going to come in. He's got a 2.86 ERA. He's thrown 14 2/3 innings this year. He's got 15 strikeouts. So he's got the ability to put guys away, and that's what you got to get right here. The first thing you got to do in a situation like this is get to one out. Once you get to one out, you give yourself, you know, a little bit of breathing room, because if you can get you a ground ball or a hard liner right at a guy, you double somebody off, you know, you can do something to get out of this mess, but you got to get yourself to one out. Until you get yourself to one out, you're really asking for trouble.
I mean, you do it pitch by pitch now. You know, make it pitch by pitch. You know, I've got to start off with a strike. You know, if I'm hitting here, you know, he's trying to jump ahead of me. I'm getting up there ready to swing.
Giancarlo Arancibia.
So Arancibia is in for the Raiders. Casabon at the plate for the Blue Jays, who lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nobody out, bases loaded. Ducks are on the pond, if you will. Here's the pitch. Misses up, ball 1. So 1-0 to Casabon. Here's the pitch. Called strike right down Main Street, 1-1.
You know, as a youngster coming in, you know, you certainly don't want him overthrowing. That was a good pitch just now. Let's just stay within yourself. Put the ball in play.
Rummel infield is in. So a ground ball at an infield, and they're coming to the plate. Back to the mound, he's coming to the plate. Swung on and missed. Got Casabon to chase one up and away, 1-2. This is just what we talked about. If he can take somebody himself, give you a little bit of breathing room.
Right, that was a pitch way out of the strike zone. I think Casabon even tried to hold up a little bit on that.
See if Arancibia can make a pitch here to Casabon.
I'd go into the same spot.
1-2, here it is. Breaking ball, and he got him. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So that's a big first out. And now here comes Trip Haddad, the all-time RBI leader in Jesuit High School history. So it gets no easier for the youngster Arancibia.
Well, it did a great job of going up with the fastball and then changing the zones, coming back with a breaking pitch down low. That's a great piece of pitching right there.
Trip Haddad, who had the big double down the left field line to start the scoring in this game for Jesuit back in the third inning. He's 1 for 1 on the night with 2 walks. One was intentional. That one misses down and away 1-0.
Breaking pitch down in the zone.
Aaron Sebia looking in for his sign. Come set. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Haddad swings through it. 1-1.
Good fastball. Good fastball. Got it by a good hitter.
1-1 to count to Trip Haddad. Jesuit with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out. Middle infielders are back for Rummel. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So once they got that 1 out, that big strikeout that Aaron Sebia was able to get against Casabon, Coach Cazzo pushed those middle infield guys back to double play depth. So a ground ball in the right spot can get you out of this. You can be a pitch away from getting out of this mess. Swung on and missed. So Aaron Sebia comes in and gets back-to-back strikeouts against Jesuit's 3 and 4 hole hitters.
He went fastball in for the second strike and went curveball away for the third strike. That's great pitching and throwing the ball over the plate. That's a great job.
Here's Holden Hess.
Big hit last time up for him.
Big RBI single last inning in the 5th. That one's away for ball 1. Hess doing it on the mound and at the plate tonight for Jesuit. They would love to see him come through again here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count.
He must have pretty good movement on his ball if guys are swinging and missing like that. Whether it's a breaking pitch or a fastball with a little motion on it.
Aaron Sebia is a pitcher. He's also a shortstop, so a guy to watch. Swung on, fouled back. 1-2. He's going to be a key player for Rummel in the next couple years. Keep an eye on this guy.
Yes, he looks very good. I forgot who I saw him against. Maybe I saw him throw against Newman. I don't remember now, but he's got some velocity. He's a young kid, only going to get bigger, stronger, and better.
1-2 to Holden Hess. 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. Jesuit trying to add on. They lead 5-0. And there it is again. Holden Hess delivers for the Blue Jays in back-to-back innings with a 2-run single to right. And it's now 7-0 Jesuit.
Great curveball. That was down in the zone, and Holden just went down and got it. Did a great job of hitting right there.
So Morris and Loop score on the 2-out single to right by Holden Hess. That's going to bring up Joel Terry.
John Cashman running at first base. The batter is right fielder
Hess has
Joel
pitched great,
Terry.
and he has 3 RBI at the plate as a hitter.
Yeah, you'll take a night like that.
A night to remember for Holden Hess.
In a postseason game, that's outstanding.
So Jesuit now with runners at first and second with 2 outs as they have really opened it up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4 so far. And they lead 7-0. If Joel Terry reaches, they will bat around in the inning. Fastball misses up 1-0. Joel Terry 0 for 3 on the night. Struck out looking, flew out to left, and grounded out on the fielder's choice to the second baseman. Here's a pitch, misses up 2-0.
Right, he got hit a little bit, so now he's trying to overthrow, trying to throw it harder than he can, and just settle back down, get back to throwing your strikes, make them put the ball in play again. Give Jesuit credit. What a great job of hitting the clutch tonight for the Jays.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes it high, ball 3. Luke Brandow on deck. He led the in and off with a single to left. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Taken for strike one. 3-1 now to Joel Terry.
Got to come back and throw a couple more strikes.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Will Bertucci have room? Looks like he does. And Bertucci pulls it in for the third and final out. But Jesuit scores 4 in the bottom of the 6th and extends their lead to 7-0 as we head to the top of the 7th in the last at-bat for Rummel. They have 8, 9, and 1 due up. Averard, Claypatch, and Walker.
After 6 innings of play, Jesuit 7, Rummel 0.
You know, now the question is, even though you got Hess on the mound, do you go to taking a strike here to see if you can get a base runner? You know? Tough call. Tough call. I've in the past, I've gone to taking a strike, maybe in the 4th and 5th innings, and when it hasn't worked out in favor, we've just gone back to swinging a bat. So, be interesting to see what the Raiders do here with Hess, who has very few walks on the year. If they're going to take a strike or not, if they're just going to go up there swinging and try and get a bunch of hits together.
Oh, Hess has just had a heck of a night. He's gotten it done on the mound as he's done all year. Entered the game, as we mentioned, with a 1.02 ERA. He had 67 strikeouts coming into tonight. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's up to 71 strikeouts on the season. And he's driven in 3 runs tonight. So you just got to tip your cap. He's had a heck of a year for Jesuit.
Well, this whole staff has had a great year for Jesuit. You know, I was making a joke earlier about going to the bullpen. I mean, it's really not a step down. King is good. Porsche is good. I mean, they got 4 or 5 more guys in the pen that are very good.
So we got a pinch hitter for Rummel. Santani is going to come to the plate. Rhett Santani hitting .258 on the season. So he's going to lead off the inning. He's hitting an Averard spot. Takes ball 1. Takes ball 2. So 2-0 to Santani.
This is what you can't do as a pitcher. You just got 4 runs, go up 7-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called. Strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Misses down and away. 3-1 to Rhett Santani, the pinch hitter for the Raiders. Can't say enough about the crowd here tonight.
Yes, indeed. Very nice.
Really good atmosphere. Popped up. Clayton giving chase. Good giving chase. And they run out of real estate down the right field line.
Well, the umpire threw a hell of a block on Clayton.
He crack blocked him, huh?
Either that or he was blocking him out like he's going for a rebound.
So 3-2 now, the count to Rhett Santani. Leading things off here for Rummel in the top of the 7th as they trail Jesuit 7-0. Swung on and fouled down the left field side.
That was ball 4 he swung at. Way up in his eyes.
Full count for Rhett Santani. Here's the kick and pitch from Holden Hess. Pops it up, foul again. He's fighting. Giving it everything he's got.
Well, the Raiders are going to do that. I mean, they're going to come out battle. I mean, you know, they're not going to pack the bags and go home. They're going to try and do something to keep this going.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, fly ball out to left. plenty of room for Haddad, and he pulls it in for out number 1.
Now I'm watching the flags are kind of just hanging a little bit right now. If that ball that who the deep one to left?
Haddad.
Yeah, if he had hit that ball with that wind, that would have been out in the street over there.
Another pinch hitter. This is going to be number 18, Josh Sterling, hitting 170 on the year. Sterling will pinch hit for Clay Patch. So Sterling will pinch hit in the 9-hole. First pitch to him, misses away, 1-0.
Don't try and do corners here. Just come down the heart of the plate, put the ball in play.
Fastball strike, 1-1.
Good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses down, 2-1. Sterling does have 14 RBI on the year. He's hit 1 home run. That one misses down.
You know, the amazing thing is that Hess is a junior, Porsche's a junior. Goodness gracious, what a staff coming back next year for the Jays.
Here's the 3-1 pitch to Sterling. That's ball 4, missed off the outside part of the plate, and the Raiders have a runner on. And here comes the top of the order. Kyle Walker comes to the plate. 0 for 2 on the night with a walk. After 4 innings over at Harahan Playground, Curtis leads Brother Martin 6-5. So a good game over in Harahan
Running at first, number 16,
between Curtis and Martin.
That's a barn burner.
So here's Kyle Walker, all-district selection. Rummel's only all-district player this year. He's headed to Louisiana Tech next year to play college baseball. Here's the first pitch to Walker. Misses off the outer part of the plate. I think at this point, Coach, you got to just throw it at him and say, hit it. See how far you can hit it. That's 7-0.
I'd be out here throwing fastballs, saying, here, hit it.
Here's the 1-0. That one misses away.
Yeah, I mean, just come up, throw the ball down Main Street, let him hit it.
Jesuit does have action in their bullpen, so Kenny Goodlet's prepared if he needs to make a move.
He might be close to the pitch count.
Fastball strike, 2-1.
Throw 2 more of those.
So 2-1 to Kyle Walker, the Raider right fielder. Here's the kick and pitch from Hess. Swung on, popped him up. Second baseman Good has plenty of room, and he'll pull it in for out number 2, and that's going to bring up Lance Johnson, who's 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a walk. Lance Johnson, the Rummel center fielder, coming to the plate as they trail Jesuit 7-0 here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs and a runner on.
Well, the Raiders are down to the last out here. They have to try and do something to keep it going.
Johnson takes a strike, 0-1. And if you're holding Hess, no reason not to go right at him.
So 2 more fastballs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Lance. He takes it for a called strike, 1-2, so the Raiders are down to their final strike.
Curveball, good pitch. If you can throw it for a strike right there, that's fine. but throw strikes.
Here's a 1-2 pitch from Hess. Misses down, 2-2.
Tried to overthrow that.
Yeah, he was trying to end the game with that
Yep.
one and overthrew it. So the count evens up 2-2 to Lance Johnson. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, hit right at loop. He squeezes the liner, and this one belongs to the Jesuit Blue Jays by a final score of 7-0. Jesuit just played a perfect game. They just did everything right, and they come away with a big win, and they now lead this best-of-3 series 1-0.
Well, what a great job the Jesuit did tonight, getting the clutch hits. Great job on the hill by Holden Hess. I mean, just an all-around great game for them. Ramon did a great job for the Raiders and just ran out of gas. You know, I mean, the difference in the ball game is Rummel did not get clutch hits, and the Blue Jays did.
Yeah, Rummel had some chances early in the game with 2 outs where if you get the hit there, it flips the script. Now you're the team playing loose with the lead, and they're watching the scoreboard more and, you know, feeling the pressure, but they just could not get the big hit. Jesuit did get the big hit. It was Trip Haddad's double down the left field line in the 3rd inning, and then they added another in the 5th. Holden Hess with a big single to center to score another one in the 5th, so that put Jesuit up 3-0, and then they just explode in the bottom of the 6th for 4. Hess with another 2 RBI single, and he was just the story of the night.
Well, again, you can't say enough. You can't say enough about what that young man did tonight. You know, did a great job on the hill, and then, you know, like I said, get 3 RBIs. You know, this was Jesuit's day, and this was Jesuit's night tonight. So now what's great about it for Rummel is, you know, you come back at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and tonight doesn't matter. You know, you start all over again tomorrow, and you try and make it 1-1.
Tomorrow, someone is going to win this series. Jesuit needs to win 1 out of 2. Rummel would have to sweep the doubleheader. The first game is at 1 o'clock p.m. We'll have that one for you right here on CrescentCitySports.com. So please join us. Get the word out that the 1 o'clock game and the 6 o'clock, if necessary, games tomorrow will be live on CrescentCitySports.com. We want to thank our producer, Sierra Johnson, our cameraman, Albert Garrett. For Coach Kenny for saying, I'm Danny Ream. Thanks for joining us. Jesuit defeats Rummel 7-0 in Game 1 of the Division I quarterfinals. Have a great night. So long, everybody.
That was fun. Enjoyed it. You did a good job.